LeBron James. Where do I start? To all the basketball fans out there, let's stop it and just appreciate the greatness that we are witnessing right now with LeBron James. At 41 years old, playing in his 22nd or 23rd season now in the NBA, LeBron James just led the Los Angeles Lakers back to the second round of the playoffs. And somehow, people are still debating if he's great enough. That tells you everything you need to know about how spoiled we've been as basketball fans. Right now, the Lakers are moving on, and they're about to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. Young, fast, hungry, the future of the league, because they have Shea. He's awesome. And standing in front of him is a man who was supposed to be the pass. I remember when LeBron was drafted in the 2003 NBA draft as the first pick right out of high school. The debate at that time was who was going to be better, LeBron James or Carmelo Anthony, because Carmelo just came into the league after winning the 2003 national championship with Syracuse. He was phenomenal. I remember at that time, me and my best friend, Pamoudou Sarr, rest in peace, we were debating like almost every day, who is better, LeBron or Carmelo? It came down to the Rookie of the Year voting. LeBron won it, but it was close between them two. If Carmelo was to go against anyone other than LeBron, he would have won it, because he was just great as well with the Denver Nuggets. But back to LeBron. He is not fading. He's still leading. This is not a retirement tour. This is still dominance. Some of us have seen greatness before. Those of us who were lucky enough to be raised in the 90s, we saw Michael. In the early 2000s, we saw Kobe Bryant. The closest thing to Michael Jordan, no doubt. Because Kobe, he himself will admit that he mirrored his game to Michael Jordan's game. And Michael also admitted this. Kobe will call him in the middle of the night, asking him questions. But we've never seen this version of greatness that we are seeing with LeBron right now. This is a player who came into the league as a teenager, carried expectations from day one, and he's still playing at that level over 20 years later. Not just playing, he's still dominating games, controlling outcomes, leading teams deep into the playoffs. That's not normal. That's not even rare. That's unprecedented. I don't know how many of you guys remember when LeBron led the Cleveland Cavaliers to the 2007 NBA Finals. Can you name me 3 players from that team? Most people can't, because LeBron was doing all the heavy lifting on that team. That was not a good team, but it was because of LeBron. But what makes LeBron different is not just longevity, it's evolution. He came in as a physical force, speed, power, and may I say explosion, but over time, he became something else entirely, a master of the game. He sees plays before they happen. And this is one thing that LeBron doesn't get enough credit for, his IQ of the game. I've heard people that have played with LeBron say that he's the smartest player they've ever seen. LeBron studies the game. He understands the game. He can be a player coach right now if he wants to. He controls the tempo of the game like a chess player. He makes average players better just by being on the floor. Just like what I just talked about with the 2007 Cleveland Cavaliers team that went to the finals. But here's the thing, most athletes, they decline when the physical gifts start fading. LeBron, he adapted. He got smarter, he got more efficient. And that's why he's still here. But let's be real about something. No athlete in modern sports has carried pressure like LeBron James. From high school, he was labeled the chosen one. I'm sure some of you will remember the Sports Illustrated cover he was on. At that time, LeBron was good enough to play in the NBA, and he was just a junior in high school. And for over 2 decades, every season has been championship or failure for him. That kind of pressure, it breaks people. But for LeBron, it became fuel. Everywhere he goes, expectations follow. And somehow, so does success. That's not just talent. Let's just be clear. That's responsibility at a level we don't fully appreciate. And looking at his personal life, look at this guy. He married his high school sweetheart. He brought his friends close into his circle. Look at people like Maverick Carter. That's his right-hand man, his business partner. They've done great deals together. Look at Rich Paul, super agent, man, negotiating millions and millions and up to the billions now. Look at the business empire that LeBron has built. And I will make a special episode about LeBron's business empire, his net worth, and everything that he's doing off the court. But here's the truth. The reason people don't fully appreciate LeBron is because he's been great for too long. We've gotten used to it. Social media moves fast. Narratives change every day. The bar keeps moving higher and higher, obviously. If LeBron was doing this, let's say once every few years, people would call it a miracle. But because he's doing it for over 20 years, we call it normal. And that's the problem. This is not normal. Now, here's what makes this moment even more powerful. The Lakers are about to face the Oklahoma City Thunder. Youth, energy, speed, and obviously the next generation because they have Shea. Awesome play. And on the other side, a legend who refuses to step aside. I mean, look at him now, playing with his son, something that has never been done. But anyway, this isn't just a playoff series. This is the future. Going up against a man who's been the standard for 2 decades. One day, this will be all over, just like it's been over for Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, and all the guys that came before. One day, LeBron James will walk away from the game. And when that day comes, people are going to look back and say, we really watched that in real time? Yes, we did. But the problem is, did we actually appreciate it whilst it was happening? Or were we busy debating, comparing, criticizing to recognize greatness? I mean, look at guys like Stephen A. Smith. He's made a fortune just by debating about LeBron James. Mostly, him and Skip Bayless. I mean, we're here debating whether this guy is great or not. But the thing is right in front of us. But anyway, so this is not just all about LeBron. It's about recognizing greatness when you see it. Because you don't get moments like this twice. So, for those of you who are still debating if LeBron is the greatest or the GOAT, let's just stop it. There's no GOAT. Every generation has their GOAT. Nobody can tell me that Michael was not the greatest player of all time. Because that was the guy that I saw growing up. There's going to be some other kid out there. You cannot convince him that Kobe Bryant is not the GOAT. And there are others that believe that Will Chamberlain is the GOAT. Bill Russell is the GOAT. Magic is the GOAT. Larry is the GOAT. There's no GOAT. Everybody with what you experience in your own generation. There's going to be some players that are going to be coming in the next 10, 15, 20, 40, 50 years that are just going to be as great. So let's just appreciate what we are witnessing because we are witnessing history. I am not a LeBron fan or anything like that, but I appreciate greatness when I see it. And what we are witnessing right now is greatness at the highest level. We are going to miss LeBron when he stops playing because the guy has been a professional. Let me just put it that way. He has been the professional that we've never seen. This guy has never gotten himself in any kind of trouble. A young black athlete that became a millionaire by the time he was 18. Can you imagine what money does to people? We have seen that happen. We have seen young folks that came into money and money changed them. Money did not change LeBron. He kept working hard. And the harder he worked, the luckier he got. He is not here by accident. LeBron puts in a lot of work. His workouts are just crazy. His diet, crazy. I mean, there were rumors a few years ago saying that he spends over $1 million in his body. I don't think he validated that, but I would not be surprised. What he's doing is not normal. The only person closer to LeBron that we are also seeing is Cristiano Ronaldo. Look, I'm a big soccer guy. I love soccer, and I follow Cristiano Ronaldo. I just saw him play live in Abu Dhabi when I was there. He came for a test game, and the guy is in top physical shape, just like LeBron. So let's stop criticizing, let's stop debating, and appreciate what we are witnessing right now. LeBron James, you have my respect. LeBron, you are great. And LeBron, we love you. And we will miss you once you walk away from the game of basketball.